Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Charlie Fibrosis, and today we are going back into NASCAR to Daytona's career mode. So we got some stuff to work on. So I got my favorite Ryan Blaney shirt on, we got my Wood Brothers hat on. We're gonna take a look around. So in the dirt division, I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna upgrade our car a little bit. So, you guys know that I've done NASCAR Thunder 2003, and I've done that career mode, and I've been working through that, and I did stop for a while. That will come back soon, but I'm going to take some of the things I learned from there and apply it to here. For when we are racing in these lower divisions and so, it's best to churn out the best car possible, rather than sinking all of our money into doing nothing but, you know, outright. It's just better to essentially just dump the car and put more money into the lower divisions instead of investing too much in the upper divisions and just sucking everywhere. So, alright. So give me just 1 second. I'm going to pull up Restream so I can see you guys' comments, and we'll get to it in just a moment. There we go. Alright, so let me take a look here. We got the engine department. Let's see what we got. No real point in buying that engine. We've bought the big block, and we got $5,000 to work with. We'll get lower red line, but we'll reduce the weight by a decent amount. We'll need to save up a little bit more money to get a better deal on that. So we may just kind of be stuck at that engine for a while. Suspension. We could definitely improve the suspension by a decent amount. We currently have stage 1. I think I'd be willing to bounce it up to stage 2 advanced, because that would definitely help. Aerodynamics, let's take a look there. We're literally $1 away from hitting the big chin. And it does give us a little bit more downforce, and it does give us a higher rating. It weighs more, but that's kind of a cost that we'd have to take against it. And then the big D composite spoiler, that's what we would have to run at for there at the highest. There we go. Now we got the chat up. Alright, so and then the exhaust we could definitely beef up a bit. It's lighter, and it cranks up about 5 more horsepower. Higher peak torque, which is good. Better red line. You know what? I think we'll just stick with what we got. Let's look at the modified series and see what we can get there. We don't really have enough money to do anything there, so that kind of stinks. Suspension, it's a little bit underfunded there. Aerodynamics. We could get the Rasman package at the very least. it does give us better front and rear downforce and better drag rates. It also is substantially lighter, but it's $5,000. And then in the exhaust department, we don't even have enough for the base system. Alright, let's just run the next race. We'll see what money we can gather up with a good finish, and we'll see what we can do there. So, what's next on our agenda? We got a weekly race, alright? We win the race at Crystal Lake, we'll get a good amount of cash there. So, goal is if we can win the race. Oh wait, this is a Featherlight race. My apologies. Alright, so good chances. We're probably not gonna win, but alright, let's get out and qualify. Little skatey. Didn't do bad, 9th place. We're slow, we're 11 miles per hour off the pace, but we could probably have a good 7th place finish, as long as we keep things clean. I think I am going to add a little bit more rear spoiler to it though, because it's just a little bit too loose. So let's bounce that up to about 66. Let's see what we can do there. Alright, it's race time, so let's get going with that.
Get set. The race is going green.
Green flag.
Green flag.
We'll bump to the back end of that car. Now it's pushing tight. Back up 10th. Little brush up there. Come on, power through, power through. As long as they keep from hitting the outside wall, you should be able to A, come through with this race with a relatively clean car, and B, get at least a 7th place finish.
Last lap.
I was really pushing for a 5th place, but you know what? We kind of hit our money right on the spot there. We're gonna have to pull down to the inside until the block here. 8th place.
Well, finished in the top half.
Kind of what I expected. We met our primary sponsor's expectation, though. That's good. They wanted 2 top 10s the whole season, and we've already granted that in their 2nd race. So I'm happy in that regard. So we made a decent amount of bank right there, so I'm happy in that regard. Moved up to 6th in the points. We could possibly win the championship. We just need to boost up our engine and chassis. Alright, let's get ourselves some sponsors. Alright. Let's get some points. That's an engine that we should drop in there. Let's just stick with what we got. We'll make up our money in time. Yeah, I know. The problem is since I'm running in 2 series, I can't exactly make a decision with our available funds where the best place is to go. We won the championship in the Donut Series last year, so that's a big question. Because we're still not the fastest, but this is only our second year in Dirt and the first year in the Modified division, so I think I'm going to run another race, and we'll just see what we can make in terms of money that way. We'll see where we stand, and, you know, if we can hammer out some more good finishes with what we've got, then we can do our upgrades when it's time to do so. Alright, let's go out and qualify. Because the thing is I once did a Dirt Daytona season well before I started my YouTube channel, and the problem was that I ended up going bankrupt because I pushed for getting the most expensive stuff in every single series, and I didn't, you know, stick with something too long before I just went and upgraded it. Alright, let's see what we got. Not mid-lodge. Let's see what we can do in the heat.
It's set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
Darn. I was more afraid of just wrecking out the car, and so
It's set. The race is going green. There's the green flag. Laps to go.
alright, off into the corner. We're chasing down the 434. Down to the inside. Just took the lead.
Now we gotta hold him off. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, our car is good in the Donut Series. It definitely could be better because it takes a reasonably long time for us to get up front in our heat races, and we never win any events. We didn't win a single event in our rookie season, but we did run well enough that we won the championship. My goal is we do want to win races eventually, but we also have to be conscious about our modified effort and getting good runs there. There was one event that we almost won last year that we ended up being passed on the final lap, and that was a $10,000 bonus if we won the event. Excuse me. White flag.
Last lap. Nice work, kid.
Alright, hopefully that means we get transferred into the A main. Yep. Alright, so let's go race it. Alright, so starting back at 11th.
Race is going green. There's the green flag.
Jesus Christ, AI, why are you gonna put us 4 wide like that? Ah, come on. Well, I tried to get ready for the big one, and the big one never came. Dang it, it's like the... damn it. Well, our race is over. Oh, that's good to know, Small. You big goof. Seems like running the middle line is getting us around the track a little bit faster.
Five laps to go.
Drove it in too hard and just pounded the outside wall.
Last lap.
Oh, it beat the ever-loving piss out of my car, so... to do that dirty trick for a 10th place.
Top half.
Not a good race. I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna have to. Why is it bothering me too much? Only made $555. Dang, we fell back to 10th. More than 100 points out of it. What's the next race? Got another weekly race. Alright. Let's boost up our car. That was a lot of money we just spent, and that's going to be a real hard bust to the bank. But if we want to win the championship again, and more importantly, we want to meet our sponsors' expectations, it's kind of what we're going to have to do.
This is the one that counts. Alright, let's see where we place.
Sixth place. We always win the heat, so. Alright, let's see if we can get done.
Going green. There's the green flag. Two to go. Last lap. Nice work.
That was a close finish. Alright, let's see what we can do. Start now on the pole.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
Let's try to run in the middle a little bit. We gotta go upside down.
5 laps to go. Last lap.
Fourth place. All right. So we got through that. Hopefully we built up through the championship points a little bit. Got back up to 7th. Man, we need some wins though. We need more top 5s as well if we're gonna run for the championship. What's next? Satellite race. Ah, it's the road course. I actually like this racetrack a decent amount. down with the brakes. Look at that, just took out a steering.
Last lap.
Well, I just drove it way too hard and didn't set it up right, so that's more on me than anything. And I just drove way too aggressive. Had it been more methodical, had I just been a little bit more careful, this race could have been easily a top 5 finish. But I didn't do that, so that's on me. Might be able to snatch up 9th before we hit the final corner. I'm gonna have to push really, really hard. In the final turn. Nope, locked up the front brakes. And that's the end, 10th place. Dang.
Well, finished in the top half.
All right. Excuse me. I think I'm going to run one more race and then I'm going to wrap it up here. Because I do not have the money to buy any new parts for the modified. Not great. 10th place.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag. Last lap. Nice work, kid.
Beating and banging across the line for 3rd place. Alright, let's see what we can do here.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
Looks like we're at a third place finish if we can hold on here.
That was a great lap. Laps to go. Five laps to go. Two to go. Last lap.
Well, we muscled our way back up to 8th, so I'll count something. Really bad race for us, though. up to 6th. We do legitimately have a shot at the championship, but it's going to be really, really tough. So most of the guys that we fought against last season in our rookie year, they're in contention to win the championship. So alright guys, that's how I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you again next time.